Hey, this is Digital Dave with another cryptocurrency and blockchain update here in beautiful Thailand, and I've got this really cool lake behind me here. I'm on an island called Phuket in Thailand, and it's a really big island and has a beautiful ocean, but also has this really cool lake here. So I'm enjoying it here. Now, you might hear some music in the background. They're setting up some kind of stage. They're going to have some kind of concert or maybe some kind of event going on probably later today or this evening. So if you hear the music, that's traditional Thai music, which is yeah, it's kind of fun. All right, so what's happening in the market? The market is just going crazy. We've had a temporary quote-unquote bear market, and people were panicking. Is this the end? I'm like, no, it's not the end. We still have a ways to go in this bull market, in my investment opinion. Okay, cryptos are going crazy. I'm loving it, and I want to talk about Theta. I haven't talked about Theta in at least 4 days since my last video. I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube a lot, and first of all on Twitter, someone made this really cool looking Theta and Tfuel. Looks like a 3D printed plastic, call it a Theta clock, and it tracks the price of, as an LED or a display in there that tracks the price of Theta and Tfuel in real time and just flashes, goes from one to the other. Pretty cool. Definitely a market for that. So whoever created that, I would say find a way to put those up for sale somehow, if you can make those efficiently, and if you can churn them out pretty well. You're going to have to mark them up though. If you can only churn out one per hour or one every 2 hours, you're going to have to mark it up pretty well. But I think people that investors in Theta and Tfuel, I think they're still going to buy it though. So if you're watching this video, just keep that in mind. Just price your product appropriately and accordingly to the speed of how you can produce those. Just realize there's a lot of Theta and Tfuel millionaires right now, so don't be afraid to price it where it needs to be. Okay, there's a big market for that kind of stuff. I thought it was really cool. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Theta NFTs are coming out end of June. SNL did a skit about NFTs. This is how mainstream it's becoming, and we're just at the ground floor NFTs. Theta is going to hit it out of the park, in my opinion, for NFTs. Okay, I want to talk about, I get asked occasionally how I learned about Theta, and I'll give you a little history, and this may be a bit of a surprise to you, but I'll go ahead and tell you what it is anyways, because I don't, we talk about anything here, we're not scared. So, all right, I first learned about Theta more than 3 years ago. I think it was the end of 17, maybe early 18, if my timeline is correct. There's a YouTuber named Crypto Crow. His name is Jason Appleton. He first mentioned Theta a long time ago, and I remember his title very vividly. It said, "Why I bought 15,000 Theta tokens." I said, "Wow, this looks really good. This looks really cool." Months later, there was a intuitive that was interviewed on JSnip4's YouTube channel, and her name is Michelle White Dove, and she got on Joe's show. And she said, and she didn't know anything about crypto at the time. She says, Theta is going to go to thousands of dollars, plural, thousands. And I remember numbers very clearly. At that time, Theta was about 14 cents when she first talked about it on his show. And I was like, that seems unbelievable. From pennies to thousands of dollars. That seems unbelievable. So I began to dig into the Theta project really deeply. I really began to look into it. I said, this is a really great project. I mean, I didn't know, where the price would go at that point. I just said, I think it's worth buying some of these things, okay? And I'm like, thousands of dollars, wow, anything is possible in the crypto world. I saw Ripple go from a fraction of a penny to $3.50 in just a few months. Anything can happen. So you guys realize the sky's the limit with crypto. So I didn't discount it. I said, well, maybe she's right. Maybe she's right. And the reason why I said maybe she's right is because she was on a show, I think it was on Lifetime Television, called America's Psychic Challenge. Okay? Now I know some of you might be freaking out when I said that word, but don't. Just hear me out. Okay? It's a show, but that's the name of the show. It's called America's Psychic Challenge. She won that show. She started out. The show started out. I believe the first challenge was find the person in the trunk of a car in a sea of cars in a parking lot, and she found that person. She even knew what they were going to say before they said it. Okay, the final boss, the final challenge was find someone buried deep into the ground, 10 feet under, I believe. They had oxygen under there, of course. But this was on acres and acres of land. I think 20 acres of land or something like that. I could be wrong, but it was on acres and acres of land. And well, she found the person. She said the person's right here, and she won the whole challenge. And I think she had a lot of the competitors that were envious of her, psychic envy, I guess. So, you know, everybody, you know, that's human nature. Okay, she won that challenge. I said, well, you know, she's probably legit. Now, let me just before you guys like really flip out on me by talking about a psychic or I like to call them intuitives because it's less of a triggered word. Before you tune them out, we all have the ability to use our own intuition and our own gut. That's our sixth sense. When you have a gut feeling, you say, I've got a gut feeling that I should go there or shouldn't go there, or I should buy this or I shouldn't buy this. That's your psychic ability. That's your intuition. It's the same thing. We all have it. Mine's tuned in pretty well, but it's not tuned in quite like, you know, for Michelle White Dove to pick out Theta token when it was in the pennies to be, you know, thousands of dollars in the future. She's now saying $3,000 to be more specific. To pick that out, that is something really, really incredible. Really, really incredible. And now Theta's not thousands of dollars now, and it's not $20 this year. Like I said, when I did my first Theta video back in December of 2019, I said it'll be $20. And then lately I fine-tuned, I said it'll be $20 this year. Now we're not even at $20 yet, but I do think that she's correct that it will go to $1,000 or more. She's saying 3,000. I'm like, I'll take it. You get all the credit, Michelle. You get all the credit for picking this one out. Theta's a true gem. And if you're in my Patreon, you probably realize that I'm pretty heavily invested into Theta. I reveal my portfolio in there, and Tfuel as well. But I want to let you guys know that you might want to check out her Patreon group. It is patreon.com/Michelle White Dove, and also the link to her group is in the description. She's America's top psychic. So if anything, join just to see what she's got to say, if anything. Now, if you believe in intuitives, which I do, I mean, I have my own intuition, which is, you know, pretty scaled in, not next level scaled in like her, but you know, I've made some pretty good predictions too, and I had a voice that told me Bitcoin would be $30,000 by the end of last year, which it was. This voice may or may not ever come to me again. If it does, I'll reveal it in my group first, but I do recommend to at least check out her group. She also does some charity work, which is what we do as well. She does charity work, and she does give back. And I'm not sure exactly what her work is. I think it's some kind of something for the kids, which is my soft spot as well. But you could probably just join and find out. She'll have all the details in there. We're doing not psychic, God, here I go. We're doing charitable work too, C4C. Recently, I went to an orphanage in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and I visited there, and I just wanted to go check it out. And the kids ended up singing to me. They sang 3 songs to me, and they all introduced themselves as well. And there was no dry eyes in this vicinity, let's just say that. And I ended up doing some stuff for them. And the C4C group is doing stuff for them as well. It's all about, you know, we're all making, not all, but a lot of us are making really good money, even right now, even at this very early innings or early stages of this bull market. We're all, sorry, a lot of us are making money, okay? You know, we have to give back. It's full circle, and if we just be greedy, that takes us nowhere. That's not true prosperity. Prosperity means everything means having proper friends and karma and health and money and peace of mind and joy. That's prosperity. Okay, so here's my full circle. So I want to give credit to Michelle White Dove for really making that Theta token really just pop and say, this thing's going to be invaluable in the future. I'm like, well, all right. I'm like, I agree. It's going to be a good one. Thousands of dollars. I'll take it. Absolutely. So check out her Patreon group, and I think it might be a worthwhile investment for you. All right, and check out our group too. It's patreon.com/crazy for cryptos. All right, this is DD. I'll see you next time.